Okay, let's start the stream for real now. It's go time. Let me know if I'm streaming and everything's good. I think I got all the bugs worked out. Having two webcams plugged in, I think, is a pain in the ass. But, you know, I really want my streams to look good. You know, like, a lot of people, I don't know how they even do it. A lot of people have, like, shitty-looking streams out there that draw in, like, a huge crowd. Nah, I don't get it. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe that's the thing. But, I think I'm a good streamer. And I want my streams to look good, too, you know? So I got, you know, BRB cam, I got Dave cam, I got dog cam, which is working, and then, of course, all cam, where we got it all going on, man. So, yeah, and finally everything's working. You know, I'm just trying to set everything up. The music will stop because I'm going to click off the screen for a sec. You know, so if someone follows me during the stream, I want there to be a notification about it. You know, if someone follows, the white, I should make that a different color actually. But, what can you do? You know, whatever. It's fine for now. That'll do. That'll do for now. You know, I'm, actually, I should move the camera a tiny bit. That's what I really should do. Dog cam's looking good. Full cam. Hey, Lulu. I think my wife is also home. So, yeah, my dog Lulu Bell jumped down and is being a pain in the ass. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go, guys. Then, like, this thing's being a pain in the ass now. Okay. So, oh, shit. So, okay. We are finally ready. I did, like, about 5-7 sound tests, before I started streaming. So the volume should be perfect. First of all, the quality should be really good. The audio levels should be perfect. You should be able to hear the gaming music, and it should be nice. But my my voice should be a little louder, and everything should sound and look good. In the chat, why don't you guys let me know if things look and sound good? Lulu, come here, girl. Oh, come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. How you doing? So yeah, we are officially starting, I suppose. And if the notification, if the follow and donation thing like craps out on me, I can't deal with it anymore. Just as long as, hey Bailey bud, just as long as Dog Cam and Dave Cam stay intact. So yeah, guys, how you doing, man? We're gonna be streaming some Final Fantasy VII. You might know that I've been kind of off and on again playing this as a project on my YouTube. You know, making it like a walkthrough project, and I'm way further than this. Well, during the PC crash of late 15, early 16, as we call it, where are we going? Oh, we're out of here. Should I read the dialogue or not? Guys, in the chat, looks good, everyone? First time watching Dave live on Twitch. About time, goddammit. Yeah, I know, man. About time. So how you doing? Should I read character dialogue? I feel like I am not really me if I don't. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. This is gonna get complicated. I feel like I have to, you know? If I don't, it's not right. I'll go on ahead. So I'll get into why I'm playing from right here for the second time on stream, I think. Jesus. Ah, fuck, we're surrounded. If I was alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. It's not you they're after, it's me. Yeah, well, that ain't happening. You got caught up in this over Marlene, and now it's my turn to help you. Okay, playtime's over, jackasses. Jackasses?
You jackasses.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who you calling Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you are all through talking, may I suggest that we think of a way to get out of here? Oh yeah, you cold, man. Just like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing. So what are we gonna do? Barrett! Tifa? Where's Cloud? Everyone, over here! Huh? What's up? Where's Cloud? He's coming! Hurry! Hurry! And talking to the wife. Hey, Dave! How you been a while? How are you? Oh, how are you been a while? I can't even see this thing. I gotta scroll. Yeah, it's been a while. I only usually post videos on my YouTube page every day. It's been a while, though. I'm usually active every single day on my social media, but it's been a while. Posted multiple videos. I did a walkthrough of Firewatch in under a week, but it's been a while. I'm just busting your balls, Dr. Do, I should say. I was gonna say Dr. Do. Hoctor Do. Interesting name. But it's been a while. It's not been a while, man. Follow me on my social media and my YouTube channel. Come on, man. I'm always doing shit. There's too much. Anyway, oh, let's form the party. What's cancel again? Oh, that's right. I'm using a PlayStation controller. You'd think it would be easy. Menu. Yeah. Cancel form party. I got it mapped pretty accurately. Yeah, we'll put, what's your level? 12, 13. So, switch. Yeah, switch. Okay. It doesn't. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Good God. So, guys, anyway, I've been having computer annoyances in the last month to 2 months. I really don't want to get into it. You're gonna ask questions that have been asked a million times. Go to my YouTube channel. Update videos. Well, there you go. Hey, Dave, where you been? Go watch my update videos. Dave, what's going on with... Dave, where's Final Fantasy V? Where's your Final Fantasy V walkthrough? Go watch my update videos. I'm not trying to bust your balls, but come on. Help me out, you know? Make it easy on me. Watch my latest update video. You go to my YouTube channel, you look at my vids. It's like in the last, week or two. You know, the latest update vid. It's right there. I even made a new playlist for update vids, and I got my Q&A vid. And now that I'm feeling better, I had a little cold. I'm gonna finally get to that Q&A vid. Restore all. What should we do here? Fire. Lightning all. Let's just put stuff on, you know, just to get it on. I don't give a shit. Just put on another fire. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Alright. Got my levels. Let's go. You would think start would start the game, but it doesn't. Oh no, it's that button, huh? What does that side? Oh, really? Select? Oh god, that's annoying. Looks like this isn't mapped to the totally way I want it. So anyway, now that I have my computer back, things are working, but you know what wasn't working? I would show it to you now, but it's in my drawer, and, you know, I gotta hit these motorcycle guys, you know, and protect my party people, whatever. Come here. One of the things that I could not get working was my USB controller adapter, you know, that plugs into your computer. I just use a basic one, and, you know, I plugged like you could plug a PlayStation or PlayStation 2 controller into the adapter, I suppose. But as you can see, I like to use a PlayStation controller for a lot of the things, a lot of my projects. You know, when I'm not recording next-gen console stuff, I usually am holding this controller and, come here, fuckhead. And I'm usually using this. But the one thing that wasn't working, and I was using it with the same computer, but I put it in, and, you know, you try to update the drivers or, like, whatever, try and fix it, go through your methods, you know, whatever, man. But that was the, like, one thing I couldn't get working. I've used that for, like, years, and I was using it before I sent the computer in. Like, what the shit? What changed? It's been so annoying. Right now, I'm actually using 3 monitors, too, which has been a lot of fun. I'm looking at monitor 1. I got the chat on monitor 2. Damn it! I don't like hitting the select button for this shit. Ah! Monitor 2 right there. I'm looking at the chat. You plan on continuing Link Between Worlds? Not at the moment. I got too much shit going on, man. It's hard to read a chat when you're doing, well, certain video game stuff. So yeah, I got like chat monitor number 2, and just on kind of a tiny smaller monitor number 3 right there, I got my OBS Studio out so I can just see and make sure everything's looking good. Oh, crap. You know, I don't think I've ever, like, lost this. Like, what happens if one of your characters run out of their energy bar? I have no idea. Dave, love you lots, but I'm going to sleep. Quitter! Quitter! Nah, that's cool, man. I don't know what time it is over there. Wherever you are, I assume somewhere later. UK? Alright, so I'm playing this game on Steam, and like, this is the Final Fantasy VII Steam version or whatever. So I was playing it on this computer before it broke down, of course, and I was like way further. I was almost at the Temple of the Ancients or whatever. You know, right before the date with Eris at the Golden Saucer. I know, that's like kind of, it's not crazy far, but it's far enough to like really piss you off. So I was like right there before the date at the Golden Saucer. That's where I was. Look at these levels, man. So, oh, damn it. Eris, your magic. Whatever, who cares? I don't give a shit. So all that's gone. It didn't save, like they're saving. I would save the game, but then there's like the Steam save or something, and I guess I didn't do that correctly. Maybe because I wasn't logged in on the Steam when I did the saving stuff or something, right? So it's like gone now. Because, for those of you who don't know and don't watch my update videos, my hard drive, when I sent my computer in to get its repairs and all that stuff, fucking idiots lost my hard drive in the process, or I think it was bad to begin with. The point is, it's gone. A lot of information is gone. Basically, a little bit over a year of information and data files and whatever. You know, it can range from personal stuff to DavetheUsher video stuff to Final Fantasy VII saves stuff. I guess, to whatever stuff is gone forever, which cannot be recovered. A lot of you know this because, you know, you've been following the activity on YouTube or social media. So it's been a lot of headaches, man. A lot of headaches. Oh, dumping her off on me? Yeah, she said. Did she pee? Did she poop? Alright, Lulu. Lulu's back, everybody. I don't feel like doing a lot of this work. You know, so I lost all the save files on Final Fantasy V and my Final Fantasy VI streaming projects. Well, Final Fantasy VI streaming project and just Final Fantasy V. You know, like someone was asking me, are you going to continue A Link Between Worlds? You know, that's gone too, man. It's not like I was crazy far, but I did a little bit, right? You know, I did like 2 dungeons or something, you know? So that's gone. Any other example like that would be gone, you know? So all that stuff's gone, you know? So that sucks, right? So if you guys want me to continue my Final Fantasy VII walkthrough, once again, and do you guys? If you do, I gotta replay. Once again, I have to replay. So I thought, this is my first stream in a long while because of all my headaches. So I thought I would warm up and maybe play a little bit of this and just kind of chill out a little bit, you know? I'm weak. I'm all weak. I gotta go to calm and then, oh my god, just, you know, I'm incapable of streaming. Here's what I'm incapable of. I'm incapable of doing a quiet live stream. I always say, you know, sometimes maybe I'll just do a stream and I'll just kind of like, yeah. You know, I'm in my loungewear. I'm in my loungewear right now, but maybe I'll just, I can't do it, you know, I'm like a constant talker. That's me. It's how I've always been. Well, almost always been. Hey, Lulu. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, but I think what would be greater is if you got back on dog cam. Mwah. Probably not going to happen because you're so worked up right now. Even though I took you for a big goddamn WALK. Why don't you lay down? Be a good girl. Be a good girl, hon. Be a good girl. There. Stay. Stay. Here's your ball. Okay? Why don't you stay on dog cam? Listen, I'm live streaming. The public need to see you on dog cam. On dog cam. I'm giving the people what they want, man. Dog cam. It's good stuff. Yeah. Play with that ball, Lulu, on dog cam. Okay. So I'm incapable of doing a quiet live stream. Did someone help you with FF5, Dave? I remember you were asking. Yeah, actually, I've received help. Here's good news about those 2 projects, FF5 and the FF6 stream. I got some people helping me. Oh, dear. I got some people helping me. So I'm gonna be back to where I was with like good levels too, and I'm gonna be jumping back into those 2 things pretty soon. And I was really enjoying the Final Fantasy VI stream. I don't know about doing this all the way back to where I was streaming wise, but FF6, I can't wait to get back to that stream. That is something that I definitely will continue on. All right. Unlike like A Link Between Worlds for the DS, I don't think I'm gonna get back to that anytime soon. Quiet. Bailey. Quiet, Bailey! What? Yeah, come in. I can't hear you. No, she's cool. Do you want to come in and say hi? Something about makeup. Chicks. They're chicks. Alright. Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Well, what do we do now? Oh, okay, Cloud. Thanks for telling me that before I said that. Will that save the planet? It seems so. Then I'm going. Why don't you walk a little slower? I'll go too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients? Many things. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Midgar. It's so sad. It's so sad. Oh no, it's so sad, Lulubelle. Are you sure you want to go, Lulubelle? Speaking of going on a big adventure, Lulubelle and I went on a huge walk. I got my Fitbit on. Lulu and I went on a big walk, man, and then I dumped her off. And then I just went on a 5-mile hike by myself. Because, I mean, look at her. She's a Shiba Inu Chihuahua mix. If 5 miles with this, I'd be dragging her by her neck, man. She did like 2. And actually, she doesn't get tired. She's crazy. Shiba Inu breeds, I think, are insane. Does anyone in the stream have one, or anyone watching after or whatever? I might upload this. Right, Bailey? Shiba Inu experience, anybody? I'm going back to my hometown. I'll go with you as far as that. Actually, I can't wait till we get to a non-talking part, so I can just kind of do some, like, battling and talking, and... Let's see, do we have any story stuff coming up? Oh, that's right. We told Eris's mom to go somewhere safe, so Marlene should be safe too. Yeah, she should be. She said she didn't want to stay in Midgar anymore. Maybe it's for the best. I guess this is the start of our journey for the 3rd time because your computer is an overpriced piece of shit. It's dangerous. You sure you want to go? But you know, it should be alright if you keep your promise. You know what? This is the first time I've ever left Midgar. Really? Are you worried? A little. No, maybe a lot, but I have my bodyguard, right? I think the wife and I were gonna record some Parasite Eve, but now I'm doing this. I was gonna start earlier, but like I was like 5 miles away, man. Oh, at one point I was like, oh Jesus, I hope it doesn't start raining. I'm gonna be in big trouble. I am far from home. Hope nothing happens. I'm in big trouble. But I had my phone. Always have your phone, man. I was listening to some podcasts. Then, let's go. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me. You think so? I think it should be Cloud. Fuck. Alright. Go northeast to a town called Calm. Again, if something happens, we'll meet up there. Besides, we can't all be strolling around outside here. It's too dangerous. Let's split into 2 parties. And of course, something I always love to do, especially at this point, I do it the same every time because it's so funny to see Barrett's reaction. Thought you'd do that. Later, at Calm. Alright. Yeah, I stream this. I hope you guys aren't bored, or won't be bored. I'm sure not. And I'm sure you've seen it. Well, I don't know how many of you saw me stream this exact part last time, because the same thing happened. I started this walkthrough, well, the Final Fantasy VII Steam PC walkthrough back in 2013 when I was in Vegas. And I didn't have this computer. I was using my laptop to record the project, so I would be saving files on there. And then I guess maybe I was logged into the Steam application. Where I just started was where I finished back when I was living with her in Las Vegas, Nevada, before I moved back here. And then I continued up a little bit with this computer, and then I made my way all the way to the Gold Saucer right before date night. And the shit happened, and yeah, well, when I got this new computer and I wanted to, did I not say record on this new computer? I was unable to start where I left off from, so I had to redo it again. The point is, I had to redo it like multiple times, including this one right here. You guys get the idea. You guys get the idea. Dave, do you play Tales? Do you play the Tales series? Or it's not your type of games. Well, I've played Enchanted Arms, and you can't get more like anime-ishy, wacky, silly, stupid, if that's what you're going for. You can't get any more silly than that. I don't know if you're familiar with Enchanted Arms, PS3, Xbox 360 game. Go to my playlist, check it out. That's kind of a silly anime RPG kind of type of game that I might compare with the Tales series, maybe. I'm not really familiar with the Tales, but I wouldn't say, oh, that's beneath me. I would never touch or record that. I would never stream or record those games, those silly Tales. I wouldn't be, no. Yeah. Oh, because my playthrough, yeah. I don't know why. The game's so stupid, Enchanted Arms, but I really enjoyed making a walkthrough of that game. So, this is calm. I wonder if everyone's there already. Let's hurry over to the inn. I could do some town exploration, but let's go, Cloud. Let's just do the story. Let's get to it. Let's get to the story right now. Dave, tea or coffee? Both, man. Both, man. I got my tea. Yeah, you can't see it. I got my tea lineup over there, right there. I got an upstairs and a downstairs tea. Well, the downstairs tea pot is the kettle on the stove, obviously. But I got a, one of those plug-in ones right here, next to a bunch of cups and shit. But I got a coffee. I got a Keurig downstairs I use all the time, too. Right, Lulu Bell? Your party is waiting for you on the second floor. What time is it? In 40 minutes, I'm not stopping, but in 40 minutes, I need to start boiling my beans for my dinner. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Then after that, you can pillage our village of Calm for any items. Cloud, you're late! Oh, I'm late. I was just told I'm late. Yo, man, you're late! Didn't anyone tell you, like 2 seconds ago? Yeah, I just heard, thanks. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Why don't you shut up? I guess everyone's here now. So, let's hear your story. The one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. And I'm sure it's going to be a lot of words and strain your voice, so maybe you should get some water, Cloud. That could probably help you. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. Hey, Ty?
Yeah.
Could I have some water? My voice is... Forgive me, I'm parched.
You want water?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll bring it to you. Anything else?
Maybe, some Coke?
Okay.
The soda variety.
Thanks.
Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's one way to get your wife coming in here on the stream. Ha 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 ha. One day? Yeah, I'm just getting over a cold. My voice is a little rough still. After the war, it was soldiers' duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Hey, Eric, you finishing up my first Lufia? I will say Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals is a way better game in general, so that one's way more fun. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? Hello? And there's one way to get your wife in. Will you be staying?
No, I gotta go.
Would you like to say hi?
Hello!
Wait!
I almost got mauled by the mountain lion. I gotta go check.
Hold on, come here. Well, people might... Oh, that's dog cam.
Yeah!
People might not understand what you mean. You got mauled by a mountain lion. What?
I'm playing Far Cry Primal, and I'm hunting, I don't know, prey. And I got mauled by a lion.
Does anyone have any questions for my wife? Thank you for bringing me 2 big drinkables.
You're welcome.
So Ty, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII because my information has been wiped again.
Again?
Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's annoying.
All right. Hello.
Hi, Dave's wife.
That's
Everyone,
what-
say hello to
That's
Dave's
what it says on my
wife.
driver's license.
Does Dave snore? Just a joke.
No, I do. A lot.
My wife is the... Would you relax? Calm it the goddamn down. I don't snore. She does.
I do.
She snores. You know what I do when she starts snoring? I hit her in the back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like kind of give her a punch.
Favorite music artist?
Or
right now?
I fart in the bed.
I've got nobody.
How
in
many
particular.
times? How many times a night do I fart in the bed?
6 to 10 times. It's literally
more than
it's a nightmare. I'm on Adele right now. I'm
like
sort of
16.
just listening to her take my soul away. But I haven't been listening to a lot of modern stuff recently. I've been listening to some slow jazz and instrumentals. Hi. Mew.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
All right. Enjoy your gaming. She just got home from work, so she's... It's unwinding time. I'm sure she's down there with a big old glass of wine. Big old glass of wine. So let's get to it. You know, even though I streamed this exact part before, I will say this. This is a very good part to stream. It's because this... I don't know. Is anyone not familiar with the goddamn game? I'm always a spoiler-free kind of guy. But if you aren't, then this is a good part of Final Fantasy VII to be watching. I joined Soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? Well, that's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Oh shit, did I not switch back? Why didn't you guys tell me? Someone must have. Let's see here. Switch cam, Dave. There's one. Cam fail. There's two. Blooper reel. It's all a blooper reel. Yeah. Oh, Cloud died. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he dies. It's fine. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. You know, it's getting me into trouble. A third monitor, I was way over there. I gotta shift my head so far. So, you know, we got all the cameras set up and everything's nice and all, but I just gotta... Yeah, this is my first time. This is my first stream with 3 monitors. First stream in a long while as well. And, you know, we'll get used to the setup. It's a good setup, I think. And then we reached Nibelheim. And yes, I'm aware that I'm very Christmassy looking as far as my Twitch setup goes. I just haven't got a chance to change all the buttons. And yeah, who cares? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It's pretty much March. All right? Who cares? Ho, 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 click my buttons. Click my reindeer Santa buttons. All right. How does it feel? It's your first time being back to your hometown in a long time, right? So, how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after giving birth to me. My father... What does it matter? All right, let's go. Keep wandering around here and you're gonna get in trouble. Being on watch is so boring. Just sit tight. It's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while. Just stick with it. Or do you want to do what we always do? Shall we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean practice my pose. Do members of Soldier always have to worry about what others think? How did it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in Soldier. The Mako smell is pretty bad here. Dave, how's it going with the game you're doing voices for? Or are you going to do a playthrough of Final Fantasy Crisis Core? I couldn't say anytime soon I'll be touching that one. Are you talking about Amaranthine Story and me voicing Matthias Gamble? Yeah, you know, it's going good. The creator, David Daniels, is kicking ass, and he's always updating on his Facebook page. Go follow Amaranthine Story's Facebook page. If you can't find it, go to my page and look at my Facebook likes. So, yeah. Yo, wait a minute! Huh? Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember. Genova! That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. What's the original line? It's a reunion of childhood friends. Is that it? Is that it? Confirmation? It's a reunion of childhood friends. It's like, thanks, Eris. That's like, what are you giving the episode a title? Reunion of childhood friends. Oh, the original translation of the game. Yeah, it had its problems, but dude, it's in my brain, you know? I wouldn't want it any other way. This guy are sick. I wouldn't want it any other way now. I hope they keep that line for the remake. They won't. This guy are sick. It'd be great if they kept it. You know, like they kept you Spoony Bard for Final Fantasy IV and all the newer Final Fantasy IV versions. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. Good girl. You should be sleepy. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Man, I'm so nervous. How come? Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Well, I'm excited. That's right. Don't blow your chance to become a hero. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. Listen, get back in the house. It's dangerous. All right, fathead. Hey, this guy's a real pain in the... Are you Cloud? Really? So that's how it is, huh? Gosh, Cloud. You've grown up to be a nice-looking lad. Are you coming on to me? Then take my picture. Let's do this, Cloud. Let me take a picture of you with Sephiroth. How about I take the camera and smash it in your fucking face there? It's dangerous. Go home. Okay, fathead. You're just his assistant. I'm gonna visit the town. Welcome! Hey, aren't you... have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. Yay, relax, man. Xenogears, the Xeno Saga games, all that. Yeah, man, you know, that's kind of on the bucket list, you know. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Oh, yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? All right. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Okay. We ever play FF1 for the PSP? If I play Final Fantasy 1, the first one? If I do the first one, probably not the PSP version, which I've never done PSP stuff, but I know I can. I have a PSP too. I actually have a PSP, so I could do PSP projects. Never say never, but I'd probably do a different version of FF1. Yes? Cloud? Huh. Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. Hey, Bailey. Being a good boy on dog cam? So, is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one who'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know, Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Hey, I can't remember much else. There's nothing more to talk about. That's all right, Cloud. He did not want to talk about that stuff. Oh, that's okay. Right, Lulu Bell? How you doing? Oh, hello. We're streaming, you know what that means. Late doggy dinner. And also late DavetheUsher dinner. That's what happens. That's what happens. Hello. She's looking up. She's been looking up at me. You can't really see. You can see her ear. There's her ear. There's her ear. And Bailey. Hey, Bailey. You being a good boy on dog cam? You being a good boy? Look at that beautiful dog. Isn't he the most perfect looking dog? What a perfect son of a bitch. Hey, Bailey. God damn, you look good. Okay. All right. Cloud? Did you go into my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. Yeah, that's how people act. Let's all do motions like that in our daily lives, you know, like in a public place. No one will look at you like you're crazy. I'm live streaming. Does anyone think I'm crazy with stuff I do on the streams? Probably no. We have to fix this. Oh, I can change your minds. I can fix this problem of you not thinking I'm crazy. Cloud, did you go into my room? Yeah. Just take these orthopedic underwear. There you go. Save these for later. Cloud? Just kidding. Don't get mad. Cloud, we're talking about something really important here. Did you play my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. Now, how did it go? I remember, but not really. Oh, is that the end button? Whatever. Strategy guides. I'd always break out the strategy guide for the notes. It's not important now. Obviously, you play the piano correctly and little extra things, items, stuff like that. Do I need to explain any of this to anybody? Hey, streamers, do I need to explain any of this to you? Let me know. Who's clueless or semi-clueless in here? Can I get a hand? Anybody? Bailey, are you clueless? Hey, Bailey. Hey, Bailey, do you want to come here? I don't want to tease him by saying one of his trigger words, but hey, Bailey, do you want to come here? You want to come see Dave? You want to be on the stream? What? Oh, that's a trigger word? Bailey, do you want to be on the stream? Bailey, you want to be on the stream? Bailey boy, are you on the stream? Bailey buddy, who's a good boy? Are you having a good time on dog cam? All right. See, now I'm getting the hang of it. Now I'm getting the hang of this camera stuff, man. Now I'm getting it. We went there and there. Yeah. We went there and there. What house did I miss? Oh, I didn't go down here. I never paid much attention to FF7. I know nothing about what's going on. Ah, good. Dave, have you played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? No, I can't say that I have. Dave, will you ever play Legend of Dragoon? If you want to get my attention, it's way easier to do that highlight of my name. You know, that little black highlight of my name. Yeah, you go into like the little options under the, yeah, right there. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon though. Yeah, that's kind of on the list. Terranigma, I'm going through that one right now. So I hope if you guys haven't been watching my Terra Enigma walkthrough, which I'm going to get back to real soon, you should check that out. It's one of those odd RPG SNES games. But after I finish that one, I want to do kind of another one. So, like, a Legend of Dragoon. Like, I want to do a PlayStation one. One that I'm not really familiar with, and I'm actually not totally familiar with Legend of Dragoon. I was considering that one, but I decided to go with an SNES RPG, because it's been too long. And I really need to get back to Terra Enigma. I swear, I'm going to record that tomorrow. Oh, you're with the Shinra. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra! Soldier? Salsa! Are you gonna kill the monsters? Are you going to? Stupid kids. Cloud, you've grown up to be a strong man. This stupid kid, he doesn't know what to say. You like metal? Moogle Masters ask me. What, just crazy? What, yell, scream metal? I got nothing against it, but it's really not my thing. Do your best. Do your best. Nah, crazy metal isn't my thing. So let's come up here, Cloud. It'd be cool if there was something in here that Cloud, like, you know how he interacts with Tifa's orthopedic underwear? What if he came up here and there was something that something was said, and like I never saw it before ever in the history of me playing this game? That's what it's things like that that I live for now, man. Because you know me, I've played this game 1,000,002 times. So you know, if you like, it's impossible. I don't think I've ever missed anything. Of course, like I could pick like another option, like you know, the dating thing or this and that. Yeah, there's that kind of thing. And, you know, it's similar to Final Fantasy X in a way. But, even after, if you watch my walkthroughs, going through that, I've actually discovered a couple of tiny things that I never saw before until making those PS2, PS3, PS4 walkthroughs on my YouTube channel, which you should watch, because they're the best. And I got a perfect run on the Chocobo race. You from the Shinra? That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. Whew. Who are you? I'm the town's... Aren't you Cloud? Don't you know me? You're Tifa's... Right, I'm Tifa's father. Stay away from my daughter. Shut up. You should shut up, Tifa's father. I hope he gets killed. Up ahead is Mount Nibel. I'll tell you about the time I went into the mountains. Cool. That'll be a fun time. I can't wait for you to tell me about the time when you went in the mountains. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. I love this game. It's being Hey, I just learned, like, yesterday, apparently, that they're remaking this game. No. No, but they are. I'm sure it'll be fine. I actually think it'll be fine. Fine to good. But I'll still love this one way more. Of course, man. Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. Hoo-ah! I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has a good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Hoo-ah! Oh no. I'm being bombarded with questions. What do I like then? I don't know. I can't get into my music right now, man. I like gaming music. That is true, I do. I want to see some Shinra techniques. And if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Alonzo Carlo. I should move that. I need to... 3 monitors aren't enough. Really? I should. I kind of got used to my webcam being on this monitor, but really, if it was right here, I could easily switch. You know, I should be having this one as my middle monitor because then I could look at everything way more easily, you know. But I want to do what I want to do. Well, good luck! I'm gonna do my setup the way I want. So, we're having a little flashback. Cloud's telling us about this guy named Sephiroth. Of course, so many of us know that. And it's awesome. Let's talk to Sephiroth. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know this place. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. It's still early. I'm not going to wake you up tomorrow. Oh dear. So one of the soldiers came up. It's funny. We're short one bed. Well, you're gonna be sleeping on the floor, jerk ass. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. What are you looking at, soldier? As we fade away. What? What's your problem down there, huh? Ugh, my voice. It's a little hoarse, but what can you do? Think they'd let me take a picture? Once the guide gets here, we'll be heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens... Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. 3, 4. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa? You're the guide, even though I heard this news already? I'm still surprised. That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. And I got a cowboy hat. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please, let me take a picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Cheese! Great, thank you. I'll give you each a copy once I get it developed. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Gets harder from here. Follow me. Let's hurry. The bridge! Hey, gingerbread man, how you doing? All is pretty well. A lot of annoying things in the last month and a half. Computer bullshit, getting over a cold little bit, but having a good time. You know what's always pissed me off is that black bar on the bottom. I'll talk about that in a bit. Everyone seems to be all right. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined. These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth? One person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. I wish my voice was 100%. It really pisses me off. Yeah, like, there's a black bar, but there's kind of not. It, like, depends what you're... You see? It depends what you're doing. As far as the game goes. Yeah. That black bar. Well, also, I would show the example now, but I'm not on the world map. When you're on the world map, that black bar is also, like, not there. I wonder why they did it that way. I don't know. This game's old. Old TVs and stuff, right? You know? Old TVs, 4x3, yada, yada, yada. Who cares? What's this? A mysterious colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. You're being a good girl, Lulu. Laying on my... Too bad we don't have lap cam. But if we had lap cam, that would mean a webcam, like maybe a third webcam. And I guess I could technically do it, right? Get a third webcam. Maybe in next stream, guys, we'll get a third webcam. I do have one more. It's kind of older, so probably less quality. But I'll put it right here, and I'll aim it for lap cam so you can see, well, my crotch. Wait, maybe lap cam. I do not want to. What if Lulu isn't on my lap? Then I got a camera pointing at my crotch. I don't know if that's something I want to do. I don't know if we want to have crotch cam. That's what it would be called. Does anybody want crotch cam? I don't think crotch cam would be a good idea. But what else could we do? We could think of something. I could potentially do a third webcam. Then again, starting the stream was a pain in the crotch cam balls. Because the cameras weren't responding at first, and it was a big pain in the ass, and you know. Crotch cam, I'm down. So some people are down with the crotch cam. Some people are down with down with the crotch cam. People are down with the crotch cam. I don't think I am. I don't know if I'm down with the crotch cam though. Use Ice 3, Sephiroth. Let's see. Oh, look. I'm raising her up with my legs. You can see her a little bit. There you are. Hello. So she's just laying. Came for Final Fantasy, stayed for the crotch cam. Yeah! That's right! Okay. So, you know, on YouTube, I put up a notification video saying, hey, guys, I just want to let you know I'm currently live streaming on Twitch. Click the link. Yay, let's have fun. You know, you don't have to... I only do that because you guys don't follow me here on Twitch, perhaps. So, if you want to be notified, like, instantly, it's a whole lot easier to just follow me here on Twitch. You know, click the follow button right here. You know, follow my Twitch account right here. Do it now! Just so, you know, you'll be notified a lot more easily for future streams. Because I want to get back to streaming a lot again, you know, like 3 times a week maybe. Next stream, I hope to do Wednesday. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. Hey Bailey. Hey Bailey. Are you pro or anti crotch cam? Crotch cam? Bailey, crotch cam? Good idea or a bad idea? What do you think? Alright, I'll let you get back to your dog business. Get back to your dog. Go on. Get back to your dog business. Go on. Go back to your dog business. Alright. There you go. I'm getting hotkey happy now. It's fun. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? I'm sorry, why am I saying were? You are in Soldier and you didn't even know that? I mean, right? Shouldn't it be present tense? Like, not past tense? Am I right? Why didn't they fix that mistake? Like, you're in Soldier and you don't even know that? Like, not you were in Soldier. He's there right now. He's in Soldier. He's just special. He doesn't have to wear the same old dumb uniforms, right? You know, like those other two idiots, right? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic. Or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. What? Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use an unscientific term like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who is that? Hojo of Shinra Incorporated, an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. Oh, and you know, I could get through this game so much more quickly if I didn't read the character dialogue. Or, you know, just didn't talk about anything at all. You know, random DavetheUsherness. Not even a speed run, which, by the way, I am not into that at all. If you guys like watching speed runs or like doing speed runs or just whatever, anything with speed runs, if that's your thing or whatever, you like it, that's great, man. Have fun with your life. I hate it. I'm not interested in that stuff. I love experience in a video game. That's just me. But at the same time, let's just say I muted the mic, turned off my cameras, and just played the game, you know, and kind of read the words in my head at a semi-fast pace too. I could, you know, man, you just playing the game. You could get through this. I could get through this a lot more quickly. I realize this. I gotta play the way I gotta play. Right, Bailey? Hey, Bailey, are you a good boy? Bailey boy, surrounded by light on dog cam from my umbrella lights, my studio lights. I am a big-time professional. I got 2 studio lights, a buka and the buka. Yeah. And they're both semi-broken. I need 2 more. Well, I need to replace these things. First of all, they're really shitty. What can you do? You know? Gotta use what you gotta use. But they're so bad. What am I doing? Why am I trying to get back there? Here, let's climb up. They're so bad, these lights. I need new ones. We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man! Better take real good care of me then. I always try and race him, but it's impossible. You can't catch him. can you? I'm gonna try. I always go, you can't go up right away. You always kind of go down. Did you, up? I guess you can catch him, yeah. I caught you! Haha! I caught him! Haha! This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Did you close the valve? The valve. Close it. Why are you still talking to me? Close the valve, dumbass. Hey, Sephiroth, close the valve. I'll see you later. Oh, shit. Yeah, we can do this. I believe if we go out, the guard's just standing there being a guard. You know, nothing interesting happening. And Tifa's blocked off. Can we talk to someone? Maybe, actually. Let's see. Oh, we can't even talk. But it's just kind of funny. I think it's funny. This Tifa's doing the slow walk, like the waiting. But no, you can't talk to the dude, actually, here. You can't. That sucks. I think you should be able to talk to him, you know? Oh, well. How's the chat going? The chat's talking about Pokermern. Isn't that lovely? That's fine. You guys talk about whatever you want. Aren't you so sleepy? I think after the scene, I'm going to take a squeege and fry my beans. Take a squeege and fry my beans. And what I mean by that is I'm going to start boiling my beans because I eat beans for my dinner. Tonight, at least. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Alright, Cloud, actually, you shouldn't sound that excited. Calm down. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Look through the window. And then close the valve. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! It's hideous! Calm down, Cloud. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Oh, my voice. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutating living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Oh. Hey, Sephiroth? No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way! Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. Am I human? I didn't understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra! The more I hear, the more I hate them. Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Let's save the game and rest. Yeah, maybe so. Want to take a breather here? So I'm going to save the game, and hopefully, at long last, these saves will stay forever. I am signed in on, like, Steam, so, like, and I think I got everything, like, appropriate. Yes, it should be fine. So I think what I'm going to do now is not stop streaming at all. We're going to be streaming some more, man. Don't worry. Bailey! Hey, Bailey, don't worry. Hey, Bailey, are you being a good boy on dog cam? On the stream? Why does that stream? What does that word sound like to you? Hey, Bailey, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. I don't know why he reacts to that word, Lulubelle. Oh. So, guys, I am gonna just let's all take a quick potty break. I'm gonna go throw some beans on because I let them boil for 2 hours, so I gotta get that process started. It's about 8:15. So, yeah, let's take 5, and I'll be back, and we're going to continue on with our flashback scene here. Series of scenes. Good stuff. BRB. Okay, we're back. Hello. Hello, how are you? Hello, Lulu, how are you doing? Okay, then. Oh, yeah, man. I went on, like, a 5.5 mile walk today, like... But I don't even feel that tired. I don't know what's going on, Lulu. It's crazy. I'm going to post some of those pictures on my Instagram. So let's get back to it. And here we go. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try and talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Wasn't that wonderful? Hey, Bailey, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Look at you. Look at you on your throne pillow. His throne pillow over there. So it's up to Cloud, huh? Nah, I don't think it is up to me. I'm gonna leave. What's Sephiroth doing? Don't lick my hand, please. No, please. No. Until we know that there's no danger, we're not moving. Lulu, no. Not everything is at your disposal, you know? There's nothing that'll harm the town, right? Why? Why do you ask? Ugh. The Shinra showed up to eliminate any information that could be embarrassing to the company. You pick these things up when you travel as much as I do. Like, Lulu and I are taking a walk or taking a poop or whatever, and like, you know, some other person's doing their business or walking by or whatever. Like, Lulu's like, oh, hello, I'm just gonna run up to you and you're gonna pet me, right? Lulu, not everyone has been put on this earth to please you and to check you out. You know, not everyone is here for your entertainment or amusement. Please, like, understand that. And that sometimes goes for you too, Bailey. Like, Bailey gets all bark happy, like, you're on my territory, you're on my turf. Like, calm down, guys. These dogs. These little dogs, let me tell you. Until we know that there's no danger, we're not moving. So, okay, yeah, these jackasses aren't moving, because thanks. Whatever. So this is the Shinra Mansion. I think it's totally overrated. This mansion sucks, actually. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Hello? Sephiroth? Well... Oh! Oh my god! It's a secret! So, secret passage. Now, okay, I live here. This is a room, as you can see. Now, what walls can you see? Like, let's say this wall right here, behind me, and you can kind of see it. Let's say if I just, like, put my hand up to it, like, buka, and then all of a sudden, like, winding staircase all the way down. That would be so cool. Secret, like, basement. Skeleton right there. That would be the best. That would be awesome, man. I want that in my house. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gass named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Someone's sleeping in the Shinra Mansion. It's all dark. It's all old. It looks old, and I don't know. It just looks all ugh, and weird. It's weird place. Ooh, safe. Just all weird. Can't believe I gotta do a lot in this game. I gotta go there, and then that part, which takes like forever, and then over to that place, and dude, this is a lot, actually. It's like, this is basically like, there's Midgar, tiny, that's a very tiny little chunk in a way, really, in the grand scheme of things of this game. This is like right after. I mean, technically I was still in Midgar. I was at the goddamn HQ running away. God, I gotta replay a lot of this again. Oh god. But it's okay, this game is fun. Sephiroth seems different. I mean, this game... But, I mean, still, like, the levels and learning the materia, like, it's a lot of work. You play an RPG, you lose your progress. You're kind of pissed about that, right? Yeah, usually. Man. Can't believe I started this game in 2013. That was, like, a long time ago. It was a lot... Dave's life was different when I started this project. God, it's so funny. As a walkthrough. Yeah, maybe more than all-nighter, especially the way I play. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an inherent race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth? Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project, and genius scientist produced me. How did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Oh no, you're gonna go see Mommy. Oh no. Oh no. Don't go see Mommy. Planet, you're lazy. Okay, yeah, so laziness equals living and survival. Laziness equals win. Okay, we'll just go and win. We'll win a couple. We'll win those rounds, and we won't go extinct. So we're lazy and winning and smart then. So yeah, okay. Stupid Cetra. Uh-oh, town's ablaze. Hey, it's you! You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me! Another thing, I couldn't stream, like, late at night. I'd be waking up the neighbors. The way I stream, at least. I mean, sure, I could just hit the old mute button there, but I can't do that. That's not how I operate. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Ooh-ah! Hey, am I going to die? Yeah, you're gonna die. Ugh. Sephiroth. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako reactors, Shinra. Everything, everything. I hate them all. Not being able to go back to Xanarkand, everything, everything. Doesn't he lean down if I approach and try and talk to him? I guess not.
Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door.
How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Ah, you cut me in half! Fatality! But I'm gonna be okay. Phoenix down time, everybody! You promised you'd come when I was in trouble. Nobody likes a whiner. Don't be a baby. What do you think these Phoenix Downs are? Yeah, sure, it used to be FENIX back in old Final Fantasy III, released on the SNES back in the mid-90s. But now we use a P to spell out that Phoenix Down. What am I talking about? No, it's true, though. It was translated FENIX, I believe, originally, with Final Fantasy III. Final Fantasy II, which was Final Fantasy IV for the SNES, we just called it Life, man. Life, and then there was like Cure 2, Cure 3. But I don't think there was Cure 4 potion items. I don't think they did that for the original SNES release. In North America, that is. It was usually Cure 2s. Those were the major ones to use item-wise for the original SNES version of that game. And like Antidote cured like everything, I think. There was no individual stuff, I think.
Mother, let's take back the planet together. And I said that sentence out of order. Mother, let's take the planet back together.
Sometimes I purposefully rearrange things, because I think it sounds better.
I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land.
Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them?
They've come again, Mother! With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But they, those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry.
What about my sadness? My family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness.
My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take back the planet from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about?
Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And that's the end of my story.
Oh, wait a minute. That's it? No more?
I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Incorporated owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Ah, damn! None of this makes sense! I'm gone! And I'm leaving the thinking to you! Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on! Wait a sec, dummy. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or the Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Is that all? Oh, brother. Fine, that's good enough. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. Were you? Okay. Tifa's like, The ancients, Cetra, Jenova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Hey, Bailey. What a fascinating story. Were you listening like Red 13, Bailey? Hey, Bailey. Was that a fascinating story? Was that a fascinating story, buddy boy? Yes. Oh, yes. Doing your stretches, Bailey boy. Oh, yes. Good boy. Okay. It was a fascinating story. Woof. So there you go, guys. How about that? I did that pretty well. There you go. Now I'm going to explore the town. Yo, Cloud. Here. Yeah, changing party members, boppity bop. PHS will put us in constant contact with each other. Alright then, we're out of here. Alright, so there's a lot of items. Oh man, here we go. There's a lot of work to do. Like leveling up, enemy skill materia, manipulation materia, stealing this and that. Oh, so much, you know? Oh, Christ. Okay. You know, like, I don't want to do all the extra stuff. Can't reach it. I forget, how do we reach that? We need someone in our party. I can't remember. I would always use my old strategy guide. When I play this game again and again back in the day, I would always use the strategy guide I got. Was it the Brady Games one from the Electronics Boutique when this game officially first came out in stores? Listen to me. Just now, some guy in a black cloak walked east towards the grassy field. He's got this killer sword. It looks real scary. Taurus, huh? Here are a few things you should know here are a few things you should know that will come in handy when you travel around the world. Want to hear what they are? Shut up! Oh, is that so? Well, that's that. Have a nice trip. Yes, I'm fine. Go away forever. Thanks to the Mako energy Shinra Incorporated develops for us, everything's more convenient now. Well, maybe a little too convenient. Don't you hate it when things are too convenient? Oh no, this machine is just gonna wipe my ass for me. Oh, that's just too convenient. I think I'll go back to using my hand. No, I'll take the ass wiping machine, please. I'll order one of those. The famous floating city Midgar. Just once, I'd love to see it in person. Oh right, I talked to everyone in the game. We all were aware of this, right? I heard President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus is the new president, and he was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you, huh? You're pretty smart. Just between us, I heard it was them Colorado Avalanche, or whatever you call them, that got the President Shinra and his son killed. Or whatever, injured, whatever. Who cares? Alright, well, let's start with these 3 houses. Thanks to the Mako energy, life's pretty darn convenient thanks to the Shinra. Don't you think so? You're full of it, lady. But I'd hate to think of what life would be without Mako energy. Yeah, Mako energy's made life much easier, and it's all thanks to Shinra, blah blah blah. Kiss ass. So there's like lots of items hidden around here, and I'll probably miss one or two or whatever, I don't know. Yeah! Mako energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Don't you think so? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure I'm right. You think so, don't you? So what's going on in the stream? I would like to talk to you guys for a little bit. How is everyone doing? And what's going on with your lives? How you watching this? You just at your computer, staring at me, just playing the game, and that's all? Are you watching like on your phone? Or are you like, you know, in the kitchen on a laptop watching me at the same time, like making dinner? Or maybe you're playing a game. I mean, you got 2 monitors. You're playing like a PS4 game, and you got me on like the other monitor on the PC or something. You know, what's your setup? What's your situation? Just looking at me and just only me, you know? I don't know. Let's see. Super Tech says in bed watching on the big screen. Oh, man. I'm on a big screen. How big? How many inches, dude? How many inches? Like 40, 50, 60, a million? What are we talking about? Big screen here. That's crazy. Me being on like a big TV. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. Gingerbread man studying for a math test at my desk on an iPad. I'm too old for math, yeah. Having 2 monitors, watching you, just browsing. Gossius Game says. Supertax says 42 inches. Oh man. Riff Raffs on mobile. Yeah, 42 inches. That's a good one. That's a decent sized one. I got 42 in the... Hello, dog. Got 42 in the bedroom, and downstairs we got this new one. We got a 55er, which is already obsolete in my opinion. I want like 70 inches now. Yeah, someday. You know, there's upgrading. You're always upgrading, right? We always want bigger and better and more powerful and all that, right? Like right now with my setup here, I want fancier gear. I want a very expensive video camera that I know I will probably never be able to obtain with extra cash. It's like $800, man. Oh, that'd be so sweet. We all want bigger and better things to do our things. You know, a little bit at a time, I suppose. That'd be awesome, man. I could be like total video game professional, man. There was a suspicious looking man in a black cloak. Bah, he was carrying a mean looking sword. Why doesn't anyone believe me? Oh, I'm so lonely. Damn, calm down. We have a 65 in the living room and one bigger. Yeah, I know, man. You always want bigger. Watching on my 28-inch computer screen. I also have a 30. Now we're all talking about our inches. We're all measuring our inches. I also have a 36-incher. I have a 28-incher and a 36-incher. You add that together, and booka! How about them inches? You know what I wish I had, actually? I wish I had one of these staircases. These are fun. They are space savers. Winding staircases. So I have, let's see, the 24-inch, 24-inch, 24-inch monitors here. We had these all together, and man, that's like 68, 72, 72 inches. Yeah, how about that? 72 inches total in this room. Dave's clog is in infinite inches. Could be. Clogmonger. Oh man, that word I haven't. The old clogmonger. Clogmonger. Did I? Nothing, no. And up these stairs. Hello. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing, I could just puke. I can't wait to eat my dinner. I'm getting hungry. When I grow up, I'm going to be a soldier. That's why I'm training hard now. Yeah, so I got my beans. What kind of beans? Everyone in the stream is asking me what kind of beans. Actually, no one is. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Pink beans and pinto. It's a mixture of, because I'm just mixing the bags to get rid of the bags, open bags. Pink beans. Were they just called straight up pink beans, or did they have like two names? Pink beans and pinto beans. Combination of those two. Got a lot of that, man. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And man, a big old sweet potato, because I went on like a 5.5 mile trek. I really should feed you guys soon. I got a little time. Did I miss any items from the places I went to yet? I don't know. I hear that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. We're better off with the Mako energy. Okay. Is there a Turtles Paradise flyer here? Maybe? No, wait. Maybe. Well, I always find them. Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to the Shinra. Yeah. Ether. See, I don't even know if I have a lot of cash-ola money. I don't think that's a lot. Here's what I don't want to live stream. Me just running around, leveling up. I did one grinding level up live stream one time. It was Final Fantasy 13 one way back in the day. I was like on the Calm Lands, whatever the hell they called it. The first Final Fantasy 13, by the way. Whatever their version of the Calm Lands was, the really big, vast open plains. I remember live streaming that, just running around for like 2 hours, leveling up. I got my health and enough to eat. All's well. The world's at peace. All's well. It is? Alright. So this guy is very content with the world and himself, and he's got his health and enough to eat. So all is well, everybody. Oop. So what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to finish up here in Calm, and we're going to move on to our next destination, man. Let's see. I need to go up here. Alright, here's the stores. Oh, how do I get up to that building? Oh, here we go again. I'm having deja vu because I'm basically thinking and saying some of the same things I said the last time I actually streamed this very part. And then I started to record. Oh, and you know where I picked up the game the first time? I had to replay a little bit of it. Not too far. It was at Fort Condor, right after the little cave coming up. It was Fort Condor, and then I picked up there. I went to Union, and then I continued my parts. if you guys want to watch the walkthrough of this version of this Final Fantasy version, I did 2 walkthroughs on my YouTube channel. Final Fantasy VII, the PlayStation version from like 09 back in the day. And then back in 2013, I started this one. I'm obviously not done yet because I have to replay. I got up to almost the date time at Gold Saucer. So, you know, if you haven't seen this at all, guys, go over to my Dave the Usher YouTube channel. All the links should be down there in the description stuff on my Twitch. So this is the item store. Thanks. That should be fine. Yeah, I'm receiving help in my deleted Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI walkthrough projects, whatever. Too bad I can't get any assistance for this. I don't think it works that way. This is like connected to my Steam and boppity bop. So this is the materia store. I know there's new materia here. Oh, I don't own that. And I don't own a heal. At least I can buy them. What do you need 2 Earths for? Well, you always should get 2. Ah, Christ. I don't feel like doing leveling up stuff and... The Mythril armlets are the weak ones, right? Let's make sure. What else do I have? Right, carbon. Oh god, I gotta read L2 and R2. I gotta figure out this. Hey, you know what, guys? If any of you know a good, I can't show it to you because it's plugged in. I don't want to touch it. A good USB to controller adapter. You know, plug it into the computer. USB device. You know, with PlayStation ports. And I want to be able to hook up PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 controllers. You know, I can plug in a PS3 controller, but you can't just automatically start playing, I think, right? I downloaded this program called something, and I had to install it, and then I think I have to run it every time, and it's just kind of annoying. Basically, what I'm saying is the old setup that I can't do anymore for some reason, because my computer doesn't recognize my good USB device, my good one. This is not the one I've always used for like the last several years. It won't recognize that one. You know, I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Come here, girl. It's okay. Let's see if I can show it to you real fast. Here it is. And I don't know, maybe I haven't done something right, but, you know, I tried to, like, update the drivers and this and that, and, you know, I tried to get it to work. You know, you do your stuff. It's this one right here. So the one I have plugged in, it's similar. It's actually capable, it's for PS1 and N64 controllers, for those ports. This is just for PlayStation 1 and 2 capable. It has two ports, player 1 and 2, as you can see, and it was just easy. And I would just be able to, like, easily map everything, and I don't know. And for some reason, this thing is being a little iffier on me. I just want to go back to what was just the best, and it's just annoying. But it is old, and so maybe they've invented something better. If you guys know of a newer product that they sell on Amazon or whatever, give me a link, or better yet, like, send me a message on, like, social media, or, like, you know, Facebook, Twitter, something like that. So, Joan Toshka, did you get my donation? I'm unaware. If you just did, I'm unaware. I'm sure I did if you went through the process of that, dude. And thank you very much. If this was from like a couple days ago, I think I sent you an email. But I don't know. I'm gonna message you later about it. If this was just like in the last several minutes, I'm sure I did. But I haven't, I haven't checked. Dave, are you aware of donations? Yeah, I'm totally aware of donations. Well, since we're on the subject, even though I haven't switched over from my Christmas theme, I got the buttons. I'm not a Twitch partner, so my setup is a little different. But I have the typical donation button for that kind of thing. I also have like the Amazon wish list and all that stuff. I also have a Patreon, which is basically like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of thing. It's business, right? That's what this stuff's become, and I treat it as such, of course. So it was just in the past few minutes. I'm sure I have. I'll check right after I'm done streaming, dude. And I'll try and hit you up, But thank you for any donation. If you donated a cent to me, thank you very much. If you donated 1,000,000 cents to me, thank you. If you donated $1 million, thank you. No, but any donation anyone ever gives me, that's just really awesome, dude. So thank you very much. I always like to say how my fans, my legions. I like to say how anyone who watches or listens to me and thinks I'm worth a damn of listening to is just really cool. So thank you very much. Oh, did you? Good. I'm glad. So the screen's working? That's good. So thank you very much, anyone who ever helps me out in any way, shape, or form. Thank you very much. And, I can talk to you about that after. Where am I? I'm getting... Hey, girl. Oh, right, I'm selling stuff, right? Yeah, we can sell all this crap. Kind of level... The biggest pain in the ass is... oh, no. Wait, did I... What? I thought I would have enough. That wasn't enough. I wasn't looking. Oh, I'm annoyed. Yeah, that's not enough. This would be a how much? Oh, right. The good old ethers. Yeah. You can always get a nice penny or two from them. Oh, I'm still... Yeah, I know. But I'm not doing anything. Not anything important. Right, Bailey? Hey, Bailey. Hey, Bailey. Oh, man. I was just purchasing stuff, so, who cares? You know what? I'm back. Oh, look, my drawer's opened. My room's all messy. You see, you can actually, you know what? You can actually see my webcam for dog cam. I mean, I don't have a better place to put it. So I pull out some of my desk drawers, as you can see, and I put the cam on there because, I mean, I don't have like a little stool, I guess, like a tiny little stool, not that tall. Something really small, and fit, narrow, kinda. You just put it like right in front, and then plop the camera. Like I don't have that. Maybe I could find something else. I don't know. I don't want to buy anything I don't want to buy anything for dog cam purposes. So I just pull the goddamn thing out and I stick the camera. You look at the wires, and then you should see this stuff. Oh, it's crazy, man. Dog cam. But we have got to make dog cam possible. Okay, let's see. I can steal a weapon coming up, but for who? Was it for Barrett or for you? I don't want to waste money. Hey, can anyone help me? I can fight something right out here and steal a weapon for one of these people. I think it's Barrett. Does anybody know? I'm not gonna... I hope I'm right. He's not even in my party anyway. See, I'm not in the mood to mess around with, like, optimizing equipment and materia. Like, who cares? Let's just move on right now. Especially in regards to this stream. I'm not, like, you know, I'm not gonna be heavily battling things. Like, I just had a long story segment. And, you know, I don't really steal in Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I didn't go in here, that's right. I heard terrorists bombed a Midgar reactor. There have been a lot of dangerous accidents recently. I hate it. Just hate it. You guys getting hungry?
Me? I used to work in a mine down south called Mythril Mine.
But a while back, monsters started appearing. After that, business went to pot. Now I spend my days here drinking.
Ugh, I'm stinking drunk.
Stay out of the kitchen! I always love that person who just yells at you. And Cloud, I like the way how Cloud backs up. It seems there was this group called Avalanche running around, but I guess Soldier finally wiped them out. Shinra is trying to eliminate anyone who stands up to him. It don't matter if we like it or not, Shinra's taken over, and we gotta live with it. Oh well. So, are we done with this town? I bought stuff. I can't remember how to get up to the, I'm having flashbacks. Was it in here? There's like a secret where you can get outside. It was either,
Empty.
it was either this house or the one next to it. I think. Maybe this one or that? I just want to see. Yeah, you gotta go up the stairs. Wasn't it over here? No? Yeah. Shut up, kid. Shut up, nobody cares about you. Do 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 do. Son of a bitch, I can't find it. Oh, was that it? There we go, I did it. So, you know, it's just kind of funny how Calm looks like a small town. It doesn't really have a castle wall vibe, but look at the castle wall. And there's really no point in this. It's just to see the view, I guess. And it really is kind of interesting. Yeah, you can see it while you're in the town, but you don't really pay attention to it. I always just kind of thought that was interesting. You know? So I guess that's it for now. What are we doing in the chat? Hello, everybody. Alright, so we can steal from one of the enemies, if we can just have that happen real quick. Is it you? Cloud, you got steel on, right? No, it's not him. I think it's one of those machine things. Yeah, and I think it is for Barret. So what's everyone having for dinner tonight, or if you ate already? Yeah, man. Beans, sweet potato, ground turkey, and green beans. That's the stuff on my list. Then I pour it in a trough and feed it to myself. Gotta stay in the Midgar area, I believe. Alright. No, it's not them. How do I run? You see my buttons. LR? No. L and R2? No. Can I unpause? Jesus, Dave. We'll try that button. That button. Dude. Oh, that's the pause button? Really? Must have been the last one. Square is pause. I gotta fix this shit. Stupid Steam controls. Like, I was in the controller configuration and I was trying to map it. Like, alright, let's just set this up. And like, it wouldn't respond to me, even though it was working. And I'm used to playing this game, but being able to map the controls the way I want. That's why I just want my old adapter back. I just want it back. You know, everything was working fine, and then I got my my PC back, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. I don't know. It's always something, you know. You guys can relate. Yeah, controllers are always annoying. I'll figure it out. Oh, here we go. We can steal, I believe, a weapon for Barrett from this thing. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I've been recording Donkey Kong Country 2 for Patreon that can be accessible on Patreon. But it's been so wacky. It's been so wacky. It makes, well, I bring this up because even though that one's private or private-ish, it makes me want to do something just on regular YouTube for just everyone, not for a select group. Because those games are so much fun. But, you know, right now, I am doing a Patreon funded walkthrough on YouTube that's kind of the same thing. Was I able to steal from that thing? I wasn't even paying attention. Super Mario World, so, I mean, those games are kind of similar in some ways. But it's just so much fun. And when I finish with Mario World, I hope to do like another good old SNES kind of platformer kind of thing or something like that, you know, because it's fun times, you know. All right, so you see that black bar at the bottom of the screen? The overworld will not have any black bars because it just goes all the way down. What's up with that, you know? I've always wondered. Couldn't steal anything from what it said. Thank you, Antonio810. I always get, I hope you didn't. Speaking of stealing, I hope they didn't steal. Assholes. They probably did, right? Did they steal from me? Once again, I wasn't paying attention. Can I just steal the ooh, blade beam. Let me just steal the goddamn weapon already. So after this, guys, as soon as I steal the thing, I'm gonna go to a Chocobo Ranch, and I'm gonna kill some Chocobos. Drink the dead Chocobo's blood from its carcass while it's still fresh. My kill. Then I'm gonna clean and cook the meat. I always talk about eating Chocobo, man. That'd be awesome. I want to eat the Chocobo. So, I don't know about returning to this game for, like, a consecutive kind of stream series. I don't know about that. Final Fantasy VI? Yes. Let's see. Well, I was about to go to the Opera House and have that whole opera scene thing. You know, the big one, the first big opera scene in Final Fantasy VI, Locke, Celis, all that stuff. That was about to happen. But, you know, once again, gone. But, even before I could upload all the files, because of my PC, only the uploaded files carried me to the part at Narshi, the meeting. So, when I get my Brez to help me out, send me the save files for the reunion at Narshi, I'm going to start streaming, basically, I'm going to start my stream of Final Fantasy VI starting at Narshi, the big meetup for the big battle. I got to go back there because I didn't upload the parts, and I don't want to skip. I don't want to skip the parts because I like to upload them to YouTube afterwards, you know? So anyway, I'm going to get back to FF6, and I'm going to continue that one for sure. Start to finish. That one's going to happen. Come on, come on. What are the running buttons? So annoying. That's the pause. That's stupid. Hooray for Final Fantasy VI indeed. But, you know what? I would like to stream also something new. I want to stream something like next gen, like PS4 kind of thing. I've been wanting that, I've been wanting to try out Mario Maker. Nintendo games, more friendly on Twitch than YouTube, it seems, right? I've been really wanting to try out Mario Maker. I've never played it. Haven't gotten around to getting that one. I hear nothing but good things. I'm sure I'll get it in the chat. Like, oh, it's great. Blah, blah, blah. It's a great game, Dave. You should play it. Like, yeah, maybe streaming Mario Maker. I don't know. Or something newer. You know, something on the PS4. Or, like, maybe, like, a new Steam game or something like that. Maybe, like, one of those, yeah, see, there they are. People are excited about Mario Maker. Yeah, man. By the way, are you playing the GBA or SNES version of Final Fantasy VI? The Game Boy Advance version, actually, because technically, well, I did a walkthrough of Final Fantasy VI, like, back in 08, way long ago. Worse quality and all, I mean, but still, I wanted to do the other one. So I'm doing the Game Boy Advance version, yeah. Can I just get that goddamn enemy? Hey, Bailey. Hey, Bailey, are you being a good boy for the stream? Hey, Bailey, I'm streaming. Bailey, you like the stream? Do you wanna stream with me? No, nothing. Really wasting my time. Buddy boy. That is the dog's pillow, by the way. I don't use that pillow, let me tell you. Well, if anything else, I'm getting money and leveling up a little. So, yeah, but that's the thing. So then I'll play this game off the clock. I mean, I feel like if I have to replay, I might as well, stream it, get something out of it, you know, have a fun time with you guys if I have to redo it. You know? Thanks for the compliments, Eric. Guard source, you asshole. Dick. Maybe I'm gonna go back more to the calm area. You gotta be in the area to fight certain monsters, you know? I am kind of pro stealing in Final Fantasy games, usually. In Final Fantasy IX, it is insanity. What were they thinking with making it so goddamn hard in that game? That's just crazy. Look, there's Midgar. Just do it. Thank you! Alright, I am not leaving this battle without that thing. Trust me. Very good. Steal the goddamn thing. Seal evil, I don't think will work. Probably not. Well, it does work on them. Works on the machine dudes? Cool. Steal! Why? Because they're too fast for you? I'm gonna end up killing one of them. Oh my god, Cloud, your steel materia sucks, I guess, huh? Any day now. I know it's this enemy. They have an item on them. I don't think I'm wrong. Take it. Take it. Oh, now they're awake. Okay, no more hitting. Such bullshit. Steal the item. Cloud. Oop. Thank you, Atomic Scissors. Thank you. That was the one. Thank you, Atomic Scissors. Oh, he's not dead yet. So now I'm going to finally move on to the damn Chocobo Ranch. Oh, you know what? I might have to call it a wrap there because I probably don't have enough cash. Of course, I have been leveling up, or, you know, doing some battles and getting some money. 2005? I don't know if that's enough. I hate those kids there. Well, I'm just going to make my way over to the Chocobo Ranch. That's coming up next, if you don't know. Kid, I don't know my run buttons. I will reconfigure this, that's for sure. That's the pause. Duh. Raver. Oh, I can switch to my next level, I believe. Blade Beam, or whatever. You know, when I did my walkthrough of Final Fantasy VII, the PlayStation version, I will say oh, you asshole. I went all out, man. I leveled my characters up to level 99. Level 99. I never have ever done that, ever, playing this game since its release. Not, like, 99 for all of them. I mastered all the materia. That walkthrough, you can find it in my playlist, but that walkthrough, Final Fantasy VII from 09, that I did a couple of years back, that was like a 99.99999% completed walkthrough. That was like everything was done, man. I went crazy. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna be going that crazy this time around. You gotta do it once, I think. Still haven't done it in Final Fantasy X, you know? Not for, like, you know, the mega crazy monster dudes and getting, like, crazy 9s, and still haven't done it as far as 10 goes. Wark. Yes. Wark. Yes, indeed. Is it just me, or did that cut off quicker than it should have? Like, okay. Chocomog materia. Good stuff. Thinking of crossing the marshes? Yeah. Then it'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you could zip through the marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgard's-Olm. Midgard's-Olm? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then, bammo! It attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Chocobilly's Choco Farm. Chocobo Farm. Choco. Chocolate chocobos? Do they have chocolate chocobos? I mean, as like a real item? That would be like, because Easter's coming up. I could see like chocolate chocobos wrapped in like, you know, the tin foil. That's gotta be an item. Come on. Square Enix doesn't like money. They don't like, no. Anyway, silly idea. To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. Shut up. Looking for an inn? Not interested. Then I guess that's that. I hate this guy. I really like the ranch. I like these chocobos. I like the theme, the music theme. I hate the people. Came for the chocobos, left due to the people. Did not stay. Do you want a chocobo? Give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? Cloud's 21. I'm 32. Oh, Jesus. Old folks. I'm not an old folk either. Shut up, kid. I'm not in my 40s yet. I'm nowhere near my 40s. I am in my young 30s. Everything is going to be A-okay, and we're going to all live forever. We're all out of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? Shut up. I'm an adult. I'm an old folk, right? Well then, shall we get down to business? Oh no, why do I feel like I'm about to buy a new Square Enix game that just came out? You know, I feel like I'm about to get screwed over and ripped off. I'll sell you the chocobo lore right now for 2,000 gil! Alright, Square Enix. Take my money. What's that? Final Fantasy 13-4, you say? Yeah. Let me just hand you over 60 bucks. Oh, wow, this game was short. Oh, DLC? 60 bucks? Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting sidetracked. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. You see, this is like an old, nice PlayStation game where no BS. Don't gotta deal with that kind of crap. Oh, you kids, you have no idea. Old folks. Maybe I am an old folk. Starting with this video game stuff. All I know is, man, back in my day... well, forget it. Oh, and how fast a chocobo will finish eating the greens depends on what kind of greens you feed him. Boppity bop. Yeah. Let's just buy, Oh, well, I guess that should do. So yeah, you're just the store. I got the chocobo lore. Wasn't it really expensive? But don't be mad at my brother or grandpa. Why? Ever since Mom and Dad died, it's been like this. I hate you people. Well, oh, so that's an excuse? Okay, no. Okay, not interested. I don't care, and you know, you don't really have to ever come back. You don't have to go back there ever again, right? There's no even little extras, or well, with the chocobo raising and I don't know. It's not real. There's not much to do there. Oh right, so we gotta catch a chocobo. Chocobo lore. How's the chat doing? I want chocolate chocobo. I want a chocolate chocobo now, yeah. Dave, remember your pink hat or sweater? I forgot, actually. I'm not too sure I know what you're referring to right now. Pink hat or pink sweater? I don't know. I'm not too sure what you're meaning. I might. I just don't know. Probably not a hat. Pink sweater? I don't think I have a pink sweater either. Do I? I should get a pink sweater now. So... these are Chocobo tracks. There we go. Gotta be quick. A Chocobo! Now, to capture it, you gotta feed him the greens, and then don't hit the Chocobo. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's not nice. Does anyone else get, like, a little bit nervous when doing this? Like, I don't want to screw this up. So that's the... oh, I have one more green, don't I? Bio? They sell bio already? I guess they do, right? Got him. So I got a Chocobo. Thank God. Oh no, don't hit any buttons, because I don't know what everyone does. All the buttons do. Let's just get across this. So yeah, there's old Serpy. Piece of cake. How did Sephiroth do this though? Whatever. It's magic. Did Sephiroth do this? Our enemy is someone that could do this? Amazing. Okay. So, oh, hello, View. That's great. Well, we've come this far. So, I think we can steal from one of the enemies in here, and then we can also learn, enemy skill materia. Oh, God damn it! I don't know how to run! It's so obnoxious. Probably, I haven't equipped the materia, I don't care. You know, in so many Final Fantasy games, especially early on, like, I think to Final Fantasy 4, 6, 7, 9, there's always that, like... I mean, yeah, we're a little bit into the game, but we've only just started exploring the world. But, you know, this Mythril Cave here, the Mist Cave in Final Fantasy 4, the Mythril Mines, or whatever, from Figaro to Figaro Village or whatever that cave was called. In Final Fantasy 9, the Ice Cavern or whatever, and then this. There's always that like first cave kind of in Final Fantasy. All right, you can teach me the flamethrower. I wish I had the other enemy's skill materia equipped. Damn it. I love that first cave, you know? Is this your first time playing this? I'm being asked. Yeah, I've never played this game before. I thought I'd give it a whirl. Nah, you're probably not familiar with me and you just popped in. No, I know this game very well. I've played it a couple trillion times. Oh no. It would be a shame to die. It would be a shame to die. You're distracting me. Someone's gonna die. Braver will get him. But even though I've played this a trillion and one times, I can almost get killed. I'm not really, see, I don't care about it. I really don't care about equipping myself and optimizing. But why don't we take a minute? Stop pushing your luck. I want to get through the cave. And because we have the enemies here with the flamethrower, let's just get this on. Just in case. But if I do level up and all that stuff, I will do it off the clock. I don't like, even for streaming, I don't want to, I feel like it's a waste of time. How you doing, Bailey boy, on Dog Cam? Bailey? Hey, Bailey, are you enjoying the stream? Are you enjoying the stream? I know you guys are hungry. Would you do a playthrough for the remake of this game? I'm being asked by Tommy Molly. I don't know. We'll see. You know. I've done Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2 and 13-3. That was a good time. But a remake of this, maybe. Maybe. It's on the to-do list, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, of course, man. Of course I'll do it. That's coming out long ways away. We got, we still got that Final Fantasy 15 game, right? Now, the next question in the chat will be, Dave, are you excited for Final Fantasy 15? Which I always get asked, or just, are you excited for blank? I don't really get excited anymore. I was excited about an interesting game for the PS4 that came out recently. I was excited for several months. It's called Firewatch. It's a kind of game that's not for everybody. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But I was excited about that game. Up there. I was excited about that. And it finally came out, and I did a walkthrough of that. Go to my DavetheUsher YouTube channel and check that out. I was thinking of streaming that game too. Would you guys be interested in a stream? I did a walkthrough recording of that game. No webcam, just straightforward, walkthrough, playing the game, going through it, the whole thing, for the first time. So I didn't know it, So, if I do it again, of course I'll do webcam, because you gotta make it a little different. And, yeah, I'll probably do a stream of it. So what do you guys think? Should I do a stream? And also, should I could get my wife involved. I also feel like I already have my wife involved in too much stuff. I mean, she's busy. She's got the typical 9 to 5 job. I'm all over the place. And we're kind of doing a walkthrough of Parasite Eve for the PlayStation. Not a stream, but, just kind of playing the game. We are both very unfamiliar with it. Although I definitely know of the game. I played a little bit of it, but, I never did it. I never, went all the way through it back in the day. So, and I know it's a good game, so I'm kind of like, oh, you know what? This is a good idea. We should do this. Make a project of it. We were going to record more tonight, but, I'm streaming. We'll probably record it tomorrow after she gets home. So, yeah, we already got that going on, so I don't want to crowd or play with too much crap. Yeah. I'm seeing comments, FF13 and all its sequels were shit. Yeah, I agree. Shit. Hey, someone's following me. How you doing? So, yeah, anyway, I don't get excited for that stuff. Especially for Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. I've talked about this ad nauseum, I'm sure. I liked it back in the day when Final Fantasy VI... Final Fantasy VI. I liked it back in the day when the Final Fantasy series, which really pretty much at the time consisted of 3 games, was just not well known by everything. There's no crazy internets. There's no crazy, there's GamePro and Nintendo Power magazines. There's a couple video game magazines. There's nothing crazy. And, you're in your own little world with video games, it's your own little time. And some of you will never know that time. That's pretty crazy. But, we all have our days. So, like, you younger dudes who are watching this or whatever, you'll look back to this as your simpler times, like, let's say I got, like, some 13-year-olds watching right now, relatively younger, that's relatively younger than me, so you're watching, and you're thinking, oh man, what are you talking about, magazines, gotta have the internet. So, like, dude, flash forward 20 years from now, and this'll be your day, man, this'll be like, oh man, remember when YouTube still existed? And they had, like, video game videos on this YouTube. Man, I miss that YouTube. It doesn't exist now. Or, I don't know. Because something else will be taking its place. Oh, Tifa, you're frozen. I should use some magic and quicken this up. I remember we had this, like, gaming site, kinda. All these gaming vids, and, like, it would be live, and... Man, I sure miss that. I wish that existed. What happened to it? Why doesn't it exist? What I want to know is why doesn't it exist anymore? Oh shit. What happened to it? What happened? Now, I'm sure this stuff, the streaming and the game vids, it'll all be different in ways. Sure, it'll be evolved. Dude, it's already evolved so much in several years. I started doing this. No business, no money, no business, none of that kind of thing back in 08. And I consider myself part of wave number 2 in a way. And as far as YouTube goes, video game wave number 2. The first wave kind of started out 06, 07, All right, I think, is there anything? No, we're done. The first wave started in 06, 07, I consider myself a second waver. As far as the YouTube gaming stuff goes.
Just a second.
Who are you?
Do you know who I am?
The Turks, right?
Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do.
Kidnapping, right?
To put it negatively, you could say that. But that's not all there is to it anymore.
Sir? It's all right, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it.
Then explain, Elena.
I'm the newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed. And to try and stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute. It's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way.
Elena, you talk too much.
Mr. Sang?
No need to tell them about our orders.
Sorry, Sang.
I thought I gave you orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report.
Oh, right. Very well. Rude and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading for Union Harbor.
Elena, you don't seem to understand.
I'm sorry.
Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away.
Yes, sir. Hey, honey. You hungry? Yeah, I know. You're not gonna starve.
Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show his affection for you all with a new weapon.
Well then. Eris, long time no see. Looks like you're safe from the Shinra for a while now that Sephiroth reappeared.
What are you saying? That I should be grateful to Sephiroth?
No. I won't be seeing much of you, so take care.
Strange hearing that from you.
Well then, stay out of Shinra's way.
Hey Dave, what kind of mic do you use? It's a Blue Yeti microphone. You can find them on Amazon. I bought mine there. Blue Yeti mic. I've been actually thinking of upgrading. It's very nice, but I gotta tell you, I've been wanting nicer. I can't get it in front. I want something like... I would like to upgrade my microphone. I would like to upgrade my camera. Not even my web cameras. My camera. You know, the ones I use to record, like, exotic food vids. Some of you are like, exotic food vids? What the hell? Go to my YouTube channel. Get ready for your mind to be blown. And, you know, that kind of stuff. And I would probably use it, like, I would probably not use... Well, I would use this webcam, and then I would substitute, like... I don't know. I would definitely use the camera more. If I had, like, a real professional kind of camera, man, I would be using that for, like, everything, basically, is what I'm saying. But, you know, you want to upgrade here and there. It's just hard, you know? Slowly but surely, upgrades. We're done. Hopefully this is the last random battle. Still don't know how to run because of the damn control system. Quickly, Eris. Oop. No! Don't attack her. There you go. Someone just follow me. Hello, thank you for following. Cannot see the damn thing. In a way, 3 monitors aren't even necessary, you know? I could scrunch this down, move that over here. Yeah, it's not totally necessary. Now, if I was looking at this monitor, I got along fine. Some people only have 1 monitor. Don't be an asshole, Dave. Oh, woe is me and my 3 monitors. No, I'm not trying to complain. I mean, yeah, you could do it on 1 monitor. It would be a little tough. I mean, 2 is kind of a standard thing nowadays for a lot of people. Someone's leaving. Oh, Ninja Troll. Don't be Ninja Trolling me, man. So, yeah, person to leave in the stream. Yeah, get your sleep, bruh. Thanks. Anyone who's watching, thanks for being here for the stream. You know, I did a lot, in a way. I did that whole flashback sequence again. Gain levels, little cashola. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we did the whole, we escaped from Midgar. Went to Calm, had the whole flashback sequence with Sephiroth. Explored Calm, Chocobo Ranch, crossed the marshes inside the cave, talked to the Turks. Out and about. This is Fort Condor. This is Fort Condor. Okay, guys. And, oh, you know what? Before I even use my words and say anything, let us make sure we just save. Saved. Saved at the Union area. Union. So, guys, we have saved. The dogs are hungry. I'm hungry. I'm totally behind schedule. But that's what always happens when I do my streams. So, good stuff, everyone. Bailey, are you hungry? I know you're hungry. You guys hungry for your food? Hey, Bailey, you want your food? You want your dinner? You guys want your dinner? You guys want your dinner? Oh, there they go. Oh, there he is. You guys want your dinner? Yeah! It's dinner time, everybody! It's dinner time. So, the dogs are hungry. It's time to feed them. Guys, I just want to thank you all for watching the stream, and just a little under 3 hours, really? It feels like longer. It feels like 5 hours. I don't know. My voice is hoarse. Let's have some Diet Pepsi. Let's have some caffeine. Because it's because it's almost 10. Let's have some caffeine. Guys, thanks for watching the stream. If you missed any of it, I'm going to throw this up on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to me there. You can follow me here. You can follow me on social media and all that crap. It's right there. You can see all the info. So check it out. Hope you enjoyed my streams, and check out more streams. I hope to do them Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I'm not going to commit to a schedule, because if I don't do it, if I can't make it, I don't want to let anyone down. If I said, all right, yeah, I'm promising, I just don't want to let anyone down in that regard. But yeah, probably Wednesday, in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. So thanks, and I'll see you later. Good stuff. Bye-bye.